Hello and welcome to the No Fame podcast, The Lost Frontier. I am your space dungeon master, Justin Crane. Looking at the footage last time, I didn't introduce myself, so that's great. We're playing Savage Worlds. We're doing a bit of a space opera, and it's fun times. And I'm, of course, joined by some of my lovely friends in no particular order as I come up with it in my mind. We have Patrick O'Reilly. We have Matt Hidgon. We have special guest Josh Fritz. And certainly not least, we have Sinéad Marguerite. Beautiful. If you couldn't hear them, that's because they didn't say anything for the podcast. So that's
actually, I was muted by accident. Hello. We'll just go back and edit that in post.
I just look. Yeah, I'll put Patrick's hello in place of
everybody's.
Perfect. I thought we were just doing a silent one today. That's all.
Everyone was waving, and I was going with it. You know.
I spent an entire week learning ASL. You're telling me I'm not going to need it?
Amazing. Yeah. Guys, last time, wow. Felt like forever ago. I don't think it was, though. You guys, despite what might be seen by the audience, you guys landed on Dithil Core, the mining planet, where the research facilities were populated by GAC researchers. They uncovered a dig site and some kind of ancient, presumably ancient artifact based on their testing and carbon dating and all that good stuff. And not only that, when you guys arrived, everyone except one person was seemingly dead. Liv restored power to the generator, which sparked a domino-like effect, kicking all of these black ooze space zombies into gear as they all powered up. Over the course of the fight, you came across a gentleman who locked himself in the bathroom to get away from all these space zombies, our boy Perun. And with his help, you all managed to completely take care of all of these black ooze space zombies and an infected android as well that was attacking you. You continued on towards the after our boy Isaac downloaded some information. You guys headed towards the dig site where the artifact was housed, only to find a creature like a very like black steel kind of android with long cables coming out of their head, and they were picking up a researcher who just turned to black dust and blew off in the wind before they acknowledged your presence via your prism devices. Speaking through the prism device, it identified itself as Protocol Enfiat, and said its directive was to remake this area, but it lost contact with its creators. But figured it would make a new network to communicate with the creators and needed your assistance. That didn't sound like a good deal to anyone, so you guys ran the fuck away as giant black pillars started, that tendril-like pillars started erupting from the ground as Protocol Enfiat was firing almost like a Gatling laser type energy weapon from these tentacles as well. You guys managed to slow it down and board your ship. And as soon as you guys went to take off, a large battleship exited hyperspace directly above all of you. It identified itself as the Herald of Storms, a interstellar systems ship, and you were greeted by Captain Osric Medigan. As he said, you guys were breaching quarantine, and you were to surrender to come on board for a forced quarantine and then questioning and surveillance by their crew. Also didn't sound like a good deal to anyone. So you guys decided to punch it under the direction of Canen, who said to Gearz. And you guys, that is where we pick up right now. You guys have, let me change maps here. Each one of these cards is considered 50 squares for your weapons. So you'll notice the Lizzie has 20 millimeter cannons, of course, that you fired before, but the range is, short range is 50, long range is 100, and then, medium range is 100, long range is 200, meaning that if you fire at something outside of 50, you're going to start taking penalties for your attacks and stuff like that. Now, first thing is first. So you guys are you guys are rocketing off of the surface of Dithil Core. As you kind of make your way up, anyone in the cockpit or looking at a camera, basically, at an outside view, you'll see. Well, first of all, above you is again the massive Herald of Storms, the flagship destroyer ship of the ISC. And as you kind of look back at the surface of the planet that you're now leaving, you see this sandstorm like kind of getting larger and larger, and a deep red glow in the center of this storm, which you can assume is the dig site that you just left. The ship shakes and jumps as you guys are leaving the atmosphere. With high above you, you see from the battleship as it has released fighter ships on your tail. And that's where we're kicking off, friends. We're going to draw initiative for this space chase. I'm on the wrong tab. We're going to draw initiative for this space chase. Let's see what you guys get. Wow. Well, spoiler alert, you guys are last.
That's all right. I just realized that essentially
Certainly
the planet we landed on. Yeah, certainly last. The planet we landed on was essentially Quebec, and we're out after 8 p.m. So, oh, tabernacle.
And the giant sandstorm is also there.
Yeah, we're closer to Lab City than like Quebec.
Right. Amazing.
Quebec City. I don't know anything about Quebec. Vermont's the only place I know in Quebec besides Montreal.
I was like, Montreal? What?
Quebec City, yeah, Montreal. Quebec City.
Those are the two big ones, really. That's it. Job done. So what's going to happen is these fighters are going to try and gain on you guys. They have to roll for it because nothing in this life is free. I didn't write down their stats, so I'm going to assume they have a 6 in piloting. Any success, they will close a gap between you. That's only one success. So one of these fighters closes the distance, but all 3 of them are going to try to fire on you guys. So you guys have shielding, which, again, the last time, just didn't mention. I forgot all about anything that your ship can do. You guys have 60 points of shielding, so that'll go first, and then you guys are going to start taking wounds and all of that good stuff. All right, this is going to be one shot. None of them are outside of 50 blocks, so... Oh man, their range is crazy. They have a fucking 150 minimum range, guys. Watch out. Only one hits. and that is going to be 3d10. Garbage roll. Absolute garbage roll. 19 damage as far behind you now. You guys are leaving the atmosphere as low as it is on Dythil Core, and then you see these fighters. One actually bridges the gap, is pretty close on to you guys, and makes a successful shot. What did I just say? 19?
Our toughness is 20.
Yeah, it's coming out of the shields first, though.
Oh, how do the shields work?
I've got them up here. Did it work? It did work. Look at that. I did it. So that little bar on the Lizzie, I'll zoom in.
Oh,
that little bar is
41.
yeah.
Out of what? 60, I guess.
60 max. All right, that's all that. The battleship is going to. Oh man. They're going to hail you, and once again you hear Captain Osric, whose voice I completely forgot. I order you to stop where you are, surrender, head towards the Herald of Storms for mandatory quarantine. This is your last warning. That plays out over your, well, Gearz would have control over whether or not you're gonna actually send that out to the ship or not, but
okay. Do I choose right now, or does it?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
I would blare it through the PA.
Okay, so everyone does hear that. Amazing. The next card in the sequence is the 3 of Spades. You guys basically don't want a clubs, because the way this works, yeah, you don't want to land on a clubs. Whoever's piloting, which I assume is going to be Gearz, if you get a raise on your movement, you can actually potentially move up to two cards at once.
Cool.
If you guys are trying to flee, you need to get 4 cards away from the closest enemy, basically. You guys know about your weapons. It's just your shooting dice. So it is now you guys are up. We're going to take your initiative, like the entire initiative is just you guys decide when you guys want to do things, basically. If anybody's going to assist anybody with anything, Liv actually needs to roll a 1d4 because he did successfully plot a hyper jump, but it takes 1d4 rounds for the hyper jump to initiate. And you guys need to be out of range either way. Here it goes. 2 rounds. All right. So we'll start the timer now. That's 2 rounds until you guys can hyper jump. And yeah, what are you guys doing? You guys are up.
I mean, unless Gearz here's something to counteract it, we're punching it.
So you can attempt to move. So you can use your piloting dice, and any successful raise will get you further and further away.
Okay. All right. Any bonuses? No. Okay. That's a 7.
Nice. 7 is a success. Not a raise, but you do successfully move. Bum-ba-da-dum. So you guys pull further away from the fighters in general. What's everyone else doing?
Kihrin would be shooting at the closest fighter there.
Yeah, go wild. Roll your shooting.
How many guns are there?
There are 2 main guns, but you can give the you can either, if you're not shooting, you can always give like a support action or any other random idea you think about.
I rolled a 5.
5 is a success, and that damage was 2d12 damage. 4 times though, because it's got a rate of fire of 4.
Okay, so the first one is 12 total. Second one is 18 total.
Okay.
Oh. And damage dice explode, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so third one is 22 total.
Nice.
And
Yes, sir.
fourth one is 12. 27 for the fourth one.
Brutal. So the first shot makes contact with it, and it just, you see the blue shield around the fighter jet as it just takes the impact. But then the next shot completely goes wide, but your last 2 make contact and absolutely decimate that first fighter there.
Fuck yeah.
It is out. So that's Gearz and Kihrin, Perun, and Canen are left and live, I guess.
Towards the back of the ship, I don't know anything about this thing. Are there any like airlocks or anything like that?
Yeah, in the cargo bay, there's an airlock.
All right, Perun runs down to an airlock and opens it up and pulls the pin out of an EMP and a thermal grenade, shuts it, and hits the fucking eject button.
Amazing. Yeah, I guess make it like I'm sure there's no rule for this. Make a shooting attack, I guess, to like time it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was gonna say battle. That seems like something for a battle roll.
That's a good call. Battle.
Or maybe battle
I do have
boats.
that.
It's perfect for battle boats.
I have
C7.
So what are we looking for? Battle boats?
Battle boats, yeah.
All right.
5 is a success. Yeah.
Is that success?
That is a success. So you you watch a thermal grenade and an EMP just get sucked out into the vacuum of space. I'll make a maneuvering check on the 2
Okay,
fighters.
you could come in. I'm sending you the keys.
These aren't the keys.
Just holding a thermal grenade. It's an awfully strange key. I'll make a maneuvering check on their turn to see if they can avoid it. But yeah, you fucking launch an EMP and a thermal grenade out through the airlock. Beautiful. Canen,
just let Perun finish the roll damage.
Yeah, if they hit, you'll roll damage.
Yes.
Canen, you are up.
So did Kihrin take out the ship that was close to us?
Yes, yeah. So the closest ship now is 100. Is in the 100 range.
Oh.
And
Cool,
you guys
I'll
can
shoot
choose
that
to
one.
break up. Yeah, you guys can choose if you're successful on your shooting roll, you can choose to break up those 2 attacks. So you could do it to each ship. You know what? That's a point that I forgot. Kihrin, you would have actually taken out that shield on the first one. What was that?
That was shooting.
5 is a success. Yeah. So 2d12 and you get four shots. If you want to break it up 2 and 2 or however you want to do that. The first ship does not have a shield because Kihrin's last attack would have taken it out.
Why is it not letting me? All right, but ignore that.
So I just roll damage.
Yep, 2d12 per shot, and you get four shots.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, 3 and 4.
Let's see if this works. Okay, so it's 4 shots of 2d12.
Yes.
roll 2d12.
Nice. Ooh,
Wow.
rough go.
Brutal.
You you do manage to hit the shield on this second one back here, we'll say, but other than that, no impact seems to have an effect on any of those two fighters. Brutal. Liv is... What is Liv going to do? There's not much he can do. Isaac's having a sandwich in the cafeteria. That's what Isaac's doing.
Sounds about right.
Useless as ever.
Sweet. Next round. Here we go. Oh, you guys got a joker. So you guys can, as a team, I guess, decide to go first or wait and see what happens.
Let's go fucking first. I have a question about combat turns.
Yes.
So we get like a clear action. Could I like shout something in addition?
Over the like a communication with the ship?
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant to say within your ship or like communicate with their ship.
No, I just want to yell to like some of my compatriots.
Yeah, for sure. You guys got comms and everything, so yeah.
Okay. Then Gearz is just gonna yell for someone to come assist them in the cockpit.
Okay.
And then hold their piloting action until they have some help.
Sweet. If no one takes that up, either Isaac or Liv will, I'm sure.
Perun is all thumbs when it comes to flying, but he can help if someone else wants to keep shooting or something.
So
Perun, let's switch out.
Okay. By the way, did you say comms 11 or channel 7? Because you're cutting in and out.
I said it's actually channel.
Perun.
We're all fine here.
Isaac,
how are you?
Be over to Big Gun.
Isaac comes over the comms. Is anyone else cutting in and out? Is that just me? I can't hear. Everyone's cutting in and out. It's really
Perun's doing this as he's running towards Canen. So yeah, I'll go switch out with Canen so Canen can go help pilot because I ain't good at that shit.
Sweet.
I have the piloting skill, that's it. It's a D4, but...
It's fine. I think anyone can assist, right?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like a
yes,
support.
Yeah. I just want a buff to my role.
Yeah. You know, Isaac actually, I think multiple people can assist. So Isaac comes in, he's got a sandwich and a cup of coffee, and he's like,
does he even give me a +1?
I'm here to...
He gives you a minus.
Yeah.
We just offset each other. Canen walks in with a slice of pizza.
Right, so I was going to say that we should take some kind of evasive maneuver. Look, I can see their battleship up there. You can actually see it. It's pretty big. You want some sandwich? Oh, you're an android. Can you process sandwiches? No wonder. These are the big questions.
Isaac, you should go back on comms.
Oh, I forgot to turn off my comms. Sorry.
Yeah, Isaac, could you switch to channel 2?
Oh, is that where everyone is on channel 2? And he clicks
Yes.
at them.
Gearz will just put some nice music on channel 2 quickly.
It's just like do.
It's mute. It's just a bunch of music.
It's
right.
Spacify station.
It's
Yeah.
elevator music
Sick.
versions of TikTok songs.
I love the oldies.
Isaac's just over there like, oh no.
Oh no! Oh no.
We cannot introduce Isaac to TikTok because that'll be 2 campaigns where 2 NPCs are TikTok users.
Yeah.
When
I chime in to make my comments about oldies, I will then switch back to channel 7 or 11, whichever one it was. And just leave them there.
All right, you get a +1 from Canen and a +1 from Isaac Gearz if you want to make a
Amazing.
highway check.
All right. Oh, thank God. That's a 5.
That is a success. So you do successfully move 1 space ahead. Sadly, no further without a raise or anything. Sweet. Kihrin and Perun, what are you guys doing?
What is it that happens if we land on the clubs?
I roll on the... I've got a roll table here that I'll roll on, and that'll determine what happens.
Would that kind of look like a dangerous area of space coming up?
Could be. It could be.
I might pull the same bullshit next turn.
We're coming into an asteroid belt.
I need more eyes on the sensors.
Isaac's like, oh, look, I think that looks like a bunch of asteroids up there.
Perun's just going to open up. Perun's just going to open up on the ship, especially seeing that the shield went down on, oh God, what's his name? Kihrin, there we go. Where he got rid of the shield, I'm going to unleash on the engines. I don't know what the ship looks like. Does it have like discernible engines or wings or anything like that I can target?
The main battleship?
Yeah.
The main battleship, yeah. It doesn't have wings.
Or is it just like a big tube?
It's like a huge fucking thruster system on the back. It's got like 4 different thrusters, and then you see like a hangar bay, and then like just so many goddamn guns and turrets along the side facing you guys.
All right, let's just try and take out some of those.
Yeah, go ahead, make a shooting roll. And also a D6.
Perun!
He just yells.
What am I rolling?
roll your shooting stat, and then also roll your wild die, so the D6. Perun!
Perun!
It's like a Pokemon.
Let's hope we have type advantage.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Perun rolls a 10.
That is a raise, so you will do each... How does raises work like that, I wonder? You'll do, I guess 2d12 and a d6 of damage with each of these attacks. So do that 4 times. 2d12 plus 1d6 4 times.
How do you roll separate dice?
You can literally just type in /roll 2d12 plus
Yes, sir.
1d6.
Plus 1d6, yeah.
And what I did was Control A, Control C, Control V.
2d12 plus 6. So how many times do I roll that?
4 times. I love that the dice hit each other. It's very satisfying.
God damn.
12, 21, 20, 26.
Amazing.
So that's 67, 77, 79.
79. That's great. That is mad. You successfully diminish half of the battleship's shield.
Good.
Oh yeah.
I almost don't want to tell you what its toughness is.
We'll find out.
Yeah, you'll definitely find out. Amazing. Yeah, I love the fact that this like junker cargo ship is running away from like a fucking destroyer battleship, and like Perun is like taking it on with like your one of two guns that you have.
And an EMP and a thermal grenade.
That's right. Those are going to come into play shortly, I assume.
I had some aces up my sleeve.
You know what I'm going to do actually is how do I select color? Oh, I think I do that later. This green circle, because that's the color that came up, will represent the thermal grenade is on that card and the EMP. So when they reach that card, that's when they'll do the thing. If that makes sense.
Yep.
Right. Was that everyone? Did everyone?
I had no.
Kihrin,
I was going to shoot at
Kihrin
the
has a
two
gun.
fighters.
Go wild. You're going to do this at a minus. That's 50, 100, 150. I think that's. Excuse me. You're going to do all of the. This attack is at -2.
Okay.
Because they're just outside of your.
Can
short
Liv help
range.
him?
Oh fuck!
Yeah. So -1.
Doesn't matter. I only got a 3.
Oh, and so you rolled your shooting and a d6.
Yeah. My highest roll was a 4, so even with -1 is 3.
Brutal. Yeah, you sadly fire wide of these, like the two fighter ships are like weaving in and out, and you see like yeah.
Ah, bastards.
Except it's in space and there is.
And Perun didn't turn off the comms when he started screaming his own name.
Just trying to shoot like, damn it.
Damn it.
Isaac's now like tapping on the comm. He's like, this comm station's great. No one else is talking. I feel like we should be talking on comms. We're in the middle of combat, right? Seems a bit odd. Next up is the two fighters. They're going to make their maneuvering attempt. One succeeds. Come on, guys. Come on. Important point. You guys recover 6 points of shield.
Oh, shit.
1 point for every size of your ship. You guys are a size 6 ship. So you guys are at 47 right now.
Sick.
That guy moves ahead. This guy doesn't. But the battleship is going to release 2 more fighters. They have their shield, and they have their shield. Oh, I retconned. I took away all my bennies because I think that's fair. No, I think it's fair. I think it's a good point that I'll only get bennies when you guys use them. So I start with 0. You all start with 3. Just a reminder, yeah. So everyone's at 3. 6. So that is going to be those two came out, so that's kind of their turn. But these two fighters, 50-50. You're just outside of the range of one of them, which is good. That's going to be a -2 to that one. That's a 0, and that's a 2. Neither of them managed to hit you. These are apparently the stormtroopers of...
Justin, all your enemies so far. We're very confident. Fuck this battleship.
My big bad is a stormtrooper, a giant stormtrooper, like one of those inflatable ones at like a parade. Do they have those of stormtroopers? I don't even know.
Oh, definitely.
The battleship is going to do something. Oh God, it's got a lot of choices. It's going to take a -2. You guys are just outside of the range of its big gun.
Good.
Here we go. That one explodes. Oh, fuck, all 3 hit you guys. One exploded. One is 12. That's 2 raises. And the rest are just successes.
It's a good thing I have another character.
Just wait. Your ace might have an ace up its sleeve.
It's not the worst. It's got to go through your shields first, guys. That is 10, 11 points off your shield.
Not bad.
And then 11, and then that's another 9, so 20 total.
That's
And
fine.
5, so 25 points off of your shield.
Fuck it, we still got shield left.
Amazing. That puts you guys at 22, I believe. Wow, man. You guys' shield is actually really good. It's great. Yeah, retaliation for Perun firing on the main destroyer. It just like starts opening up all the turrets on the side of the ship. Next round.
Is Osric still like calling for us to surrender over the radio as we're shooting at him?
No, they give you one.
Oh, okay.
One chance. You guys fired on the main.
Fairly clear.
I would have loved to hear him like stutter in the middle of his like speech. Like, we order you to surrender. What are you doing?
We're so much bigger than you. All right. It is the 2 old fighters. The initial fighters without their shields. Nope, that was the wrong dice for both of those. Jesus Christ, Justin, come on.
I'm laughing. There's currently a video on TikTok that's kind of going viral of 2 like little Russian kids that are just going to town on each other, and they're being separated constantly, screaming at one another, and that's what I kind of picture here. The big ship, like, what? Stay away! Are you serious? You're just so wee. Sit down.
They both fail their movement check, but all 4 of them though are going to fire. It's 1 attack each. 2 of those explode. It's a 10, a 7, and a 4. So the 4 misses because it's out of range. The 10 hits with a raise. I really should have made this more convenient for myself. How do I don't understand how the fighters have a higher damage dice than the battleship. That seems wrong, right? 10, 18, 21 damage from the guy who got a raise. That completely decimates your oh wait, no,
there's 1 left.
Yeah.
One left.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And you guys will get 6 points back next turn. That was the first one. The second one that hit was a 7 minus 2 still hits. So, well, it's going to bypass your shield, and you guys are shaken.
Okay, nope, we're not. I'm going to spend a Benny because as an ace, I can use a Benny to soak damage for any vehicle I control.
I do have a question. At the end of last session, Perun put a bunch of armor on the ship. Did that take?
What do you mean armor? Sorry.
He just tried it. It was using his weird science. He tried to put some shield onto the...
I understand. Oh, you know what? I think I told you that the ship had shielding anyway, and I don't think you did it.
Oh, right. And no, I didn't. You're right. Okay.
I believe that's how that went down. All right. You guys are not shaken, but you currently... Well, you're going to go back up the 6 shield in a second anyway. So that's great. Yeah, you guys are up next. Isaac's like, takes a sip of his coffee. You know, I'm just going to take the comms off, actually. They're pretty distracting, all the music. He's like, right, these interstellar bastards, you know, they used to be just like us, you know, average Joes, and then they got all big and popular, bunch of fuck-offs. Right, well, maybe if and he pokes a button, and he's like, oh, right, looks like the AI, the AI is already doing that. All right, I'll just stand here. I'll be the moral support. Good job, team. Good job, everyone. All right.
You can't spell combat without comms. Now get back on there.
He doesn't hear it because he's not on comms.
I feel like Perun is just straight out of fucking... what is that? Oh my god. It just left my mind. The game Borderlands.
What game?
What is it?
Borderlands.
Oh, Borderlands, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Marcus!
You want guns?
Oh yes, there we go. That's
Marcus
Perun right
munitions. That is Perun.
Yeah, you guys are. It's your guys go.
Okay, Gearz is once again gonna put the call out to the whole ship on the PA and say it looks like there's a rough patch coming up. Could use whoever can assist for more eyes on the bridge.
Caden
How far?
will speak
Do we know
up
how
and
far we
say-
have to get away from the other ships to jump to hyperspace?
Yeah, hyperspace now is charged, but you need to be 4
4 spaces
cards away.
Okay. Okay.
So, as in like 3 cards between us, or 4 cards between us?
I believe. Let's count the card you're on because that counts for distance anyway. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
three between, but on the 4th, I
Okay.
guess.
So if I can get a raise on this one, we'll skip the dangerous part and we'll be far enough away to hyper jump.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And that'll put a nice little buffer
Sick.
actually if they happen to try to catch up or whatever. But yeah. Wait. Canen is helping and Isaac's helping.
And Isaac's
right?
helping, yeah. But
Okay.
Gearz will take
Liv is
whatever
gonna
Gearz can
hold.
get.
Liv is gonna hold his action to initiate the hyper jump if you guys make it.
Perun would love to help, but he's got some of those nasty old hindrances that's going to cause him to charge up his weird science and cast Smite on the cannon and target specifically the one that had that raise on us.
Nice. That's the closest one. Yep. Sick. That's awesome.
Yeah, whatever dealt the most damage, I'm going for.
Yeah, that was that one. Somehow not the battleship, the little fighter. So
Yeah, whatever.
yeah, Gearz, you got a +2 on piloting, and Perun, you can make your shooting. And if Kihrin, if you're shooting as well, as you guys kind of, it's probably better to shoot first before you move. Actually,
Gearz was sorry, I meant to say Gearz is gonna hold to be the last person going.
Okay.
The last aim.
Kane is just gonna sit there flipping switches like cardinal gram meters engaged, turbo encabulator is empowered.
Gearz like quietly switches off that part of the dashboard.
I just rolled my weird science to see if I got a raise, because that would have added +4 to my damage and attack rolls.
Sick. Let me.
But now you say shooting is what I'm rolling?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh right, because you got to roll for powers. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Some fucky shit happens if I roll. If I crit fail. Yeah. If I get any raises, then it goes. It boosts everything up to super spicy stuff.
Sweet.
So spicy.
Perun is just
All right,
chucking spice out the airlock. You fucks.
Suck my nutmeg. D8? What am I rolling? Shooting?
Yeah, you're shooting and your wild die as well. Oh, 7 is a
7.
success. So what does Smite do again? It's more damage, did you say?
Yeah. +2.
Okay, sick. So 2d12, and you get a +2.
So +6, or just add the +2, +8.
Say that again.
Do I hit the damage roll modifier, or do I just roll 2d12 +6 and then do the modifier?
You don't get a +6 anymore. The +6 last turn was because you got a raise on your attack.
Okay. So now it's just 2d12 +2.
Yes. Yeah.
And how many times am I rolling that?
Hold on now. Sorry, 1 second. You guys are. The +2 is going to be negated by the -2 for the distance. So it's just a straight 2d12 4 times. So your smite is overcoming the distance modifier.
I'll take it.
Nice.
15.
Nice.
19.
19.
5.
5.
5.
Oh.
How come that damage didn't explode?
How come the damage didn't explode? Roll another 12. Oh, maybe it doesn't explode if you just roll it. You know what I mean? If you just copy paste.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so that'll be 17, 23.
20.
Is that right?
They don't add together. I mean, the last one you rolled, obviously that exploded, so that'll be.
Okay, so 17, 5, 19, 15.
Yeah, one of those makes it so that ship is shaken. They can't take their actions. They're experiencing some control issues as Perun, you make contact with the 20 millimeter rounds actually glow as they fire through space now with your smite imbuing them. Amazing. But the other attacks sadly don't make it. Womp womp.
Bitch.
That was Perun. Kihrin?
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can I aim at the thermo grenade that's just floating in space? And so if anybody flies
Ooh.
by it, I can shoot it to make sure it explodes, even if they don't hit it.
Interesting. I like that. So you want to take your entire turn to aim? Is that what
Yeah,
is
basically.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll get a bonus the next turn that comes around to fire at that.
Perfect.
Sweet.
And sorry, like
is that every-
I just wanted to hold it until like a couple of the fighters, like if they fly by it, that's when I would shoot.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Cool. And if they don't fly by it, we'll count that as an aiming action anyway, and then you'll get a bonus next turn.
Cool.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
Gearz, I think you're the last. I think that's it. I think you're
Cool.
you're up.
All right. I got +2.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Gearz, I've lost the gram meters.
Gearz will reach down and quietly flick that switch back on so that everything lights up again, and be like,
Okay, we're
"Thank
doing
you so much
encabulator
for your
engaged."
help, Canen." That's a 9.
Yes.
Ooh,
Nice.
we did it.
Nice. Isaac's like holding up a loose wire. Is this supposed to be unplugged? I think it might be powered.
Kane whips around. That's the grab meter, you idiot.
Listen, I'm here to support. It was laying on the ground. It was just laying there, you know. That has nothing to do with the last time I tried to hotwire the ship at all. You guys get a raise. You bypass the asteroid field in the center and make it. You guys now have 3 blocks away. Is Liv going to initiate the hyperjump?
Punch it, Chewie.
Yeah, I mean, they were prepped for it, yeah.
Punching a hyperjump.
I'm excited
Perfect.
for Justin to exactly embody the voice you've given this character.
I hope so.
Nissa thinks.
You guys watch as the battleship fires off these like huge fucking torpedoes. They look like nuclear level torpedoes heading your way, and Liv pulls the hyper jump drive, and you guys explode out from Dipole 4 and out of combat. Amazing. Isaac's like holding on. He's like, right. Jesus Christ, I always forgot that was a bit of a shake. And you guys watch as all the stars kind of start expanding towards you, and then you guys are just facing like the black ominous void ahead of you. And Canen, you can't help but feel kind of like this pit in the center of your stomach now as you're kind of just looking out through the piloting bay, out through the windows into nothing really. Amazing. Yeah, is there anything you guys are doing? You guys have successfully made it. You know what? Actually, let me switch. Or you guys can go to the galaxy map if you want. I don't know how much fuel you guys have.
Do we know if they can chase us in hyperspace?
You think if they got a lock on you, they might be able to make a guesstimate pretty
Okay.
much. But as of right now, you guys are in hyperspace. Who knows? They might enter hyperspace behind you. It's just a
Right,
waiting
we don't
game.
know anything while we're here, but there's a chance that they're following us.
Yeah. But you guys did make a huge. You did put a lot of distance between all of you. So,
and perhaps
solid.
one might think that a destroyer-class battleship would take longer to jump to hyperspace than a small, little lizard wizard.
Isaac's like, right, yeah, they're big fuckers. They're not going to be. It's a whole fucking situation for them to even turn on their goddamn astrogation, you know. Especially if you pour coffee over it, it takes forever. Absolutely forever. He's there still drinking coffee. I'm not speaking from experience. Someone told me.
Perun's in the galley. Who unplugged the toaster?
Isaac's like, right, I thought the AI would do it. And then it wouldn't. I think the AI is turned off. Gearz, did you turn off the AI? It doesn't seem to respond anytime I try to communicate.
That's strange.
Amazing.
I forget where we're headed.
Yes. Isaac's like, right, that's a good point, actually. Well, friends, we narrowly made it out of that fucking clusterfuck, but we did get what we went there for. We got a couple of documents on what was going on. We got some kind of message that we recorded, right? Someone had that message recorded on that Prism device. That's handy. I did notice.
Perun gave it to Gearz.
Yeah, that would still be on the bridge, and it would be recorded on the ship now because we broadcast it. So the ship's internal communications would have a record of that recording in addition to the Prism device.
Yes, and Isaac's like, right, I did notice we instantly sent the ISC some of our evidence of shenanigans down on that planet. That might, hopefully, they're not going to pin this on us somehow, but it seems pretty likely that now we're the main culprits, again, running away from another place. This time wasn't even my fault. Last time, also not my fault, but this time, certainly not my fault. Right, anyway, where we're going. My friends, everyone gather. Cat, you get in. Where's the Goldilocks is there? Where's the big guy? Raggedy lad is there. Is this all of us? Everyone's here, right. Well, our best chance at offloading this information, making some real proper money for ourselves, is going to be at the center of the universe. And I mean the station, right? Not like we're not going to fly to the center of the universe. That's quite far away. It might take. I don't think we have enough fuel, frankly, to even attempt it. Speaking of, I don't know what our fuel is like. What are we looking at here? You guys have 8 fuel, so that last game Liv managed to knock. He got 3 raises, I think, on his astrogation. So you guys are going to save 3 fuel, basically. The center of the universe is... How do I unhide this?
It's right by the center of the... by the Dead Zone Alpha, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where you guys need to go. Each hex is a day's worth of fuel and a day's worth of hyperdrive. Basically, so it's quite a distance away. You guys are probably going to need... I would assume to stop and refuel and all that good stuff. I'm going to say that there is a lingering wound that like a part of the hull is like where Liv tried to like quickly repair. There is some damage on the hull that probably needs to be taken care of at some point. But other than that, Isaac like looks at you all and he's like, right, well, besides stopping, seems like the Kotu, the center of the universe, it's a pretty big station. Might be our best bet to get this information off of our hands and maybe into the hands of someone that could turn the tide in the fucking endless war of these factions. Just an idea.
Are you aware of any fueling locations that might allow a ship with less than ideal circumstances to dock unquestioned?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, plenty. I know loads of places where they don't really, truly don't care. Yeah.
Perun recommends Mali 5, but that's just Perun.
Right. Well, I would have recommended Mali 5 if
we had not stolen this ship from there.
and I didn't have any part of
Really?
it exploding. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Maybe we should just
Mally
delete
5
that.
isn't really there anymore, Perun.
Oh no, there's a canteen that makes the best jerk chicken.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Not
It's pretty good.
anymore.
No, certainly not.
Gosh, boy.
Whole thing completely
Oh well.
wiped. Well,
Okay, where else do we go?
Pack rat.
there are a couple of different stations we could stop on the way. There's a bunch of like kind of independent little just out in the middle of nowhere solely for refueling on longer journeys, places like that. We could make a pit stop there on our way. Easy enough to do. Does anyone have money?
I have some money.
I left my wallet, you see, on Mali 5 before we blew it up.
We
So,
are so shocked, Isaac.
Yeah. Had all my credits. What a shame. That was absolute shame. Hopefully it caught fire. Hopefully they don't find that wallet, pin that on me somehow. I mean, I know I'm on video. I know we're all on video. So, we're all in this together, right?
Can Kihrin try and pickpocket Isaac to see if he actually has a wallet on him?
Yeah. Make a, what is a thievery? There's a thievery there somewhere, right?
4.
A 4 is a success, technically. But this is going to be a contested, so I'm going to do a notice check for... I'll roll it out. Here. NPCs. Isaac, what's your notice? Well, it's a D4 for notice. Here we go.
No!
Oh! He slaps your head. He's like, what are you doing? Get out of my pocket. God. Listen,
I was just
all
looking
the
for something to
sandwiches are in
eat.
the
Yeah,
fridge.
yeah.
They're all in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
They're dry as fuck.
I was also looking for
Where's
that
the big
extra
guy?
info you found on that other computer terminal that you didn't tell us about.
Oh, what extra info? I didn't find any.
Oh, yeah, you sure?
I found a normal amount of info. Yeah. Just because we went there, when you think about it, for the information, one giant amount of information, and by all accounts, we found all of the information we could find given the circumstances, right?
Yes. Kieran's not smart enough to
I have-
decipher
Everybody on
that.
the bridge?
I have an idea for refueling the ship. I contacted the oh my god. I contacted the Adastonians to attack the mining planet. If we dropped out of hyperspace, I may be able to contact them and get them to divert course and instead meet us.
Not to speak for the rest of the crew, but I am worried they might not be cool.
What gives you that idea? The charming disposition of Goldilocks here. I'm sure they're all.
I
just
assure
like,
you, they're quite warm.
Is that a sun thing? That's one of those religious sentences you say, right?
Yes,
Come into
Isaac.
our warmth.
Would they not
I mean, there's
see our current situation as in need of forceful rectifying?
No.
Are you sure? Because you keep talking about heretics, and I'm not even sure if I am one or not.
I've only heard you say the word heretic.
Yeah.
I haven't heard another single word leave your mouth except that word.
Perun's very
You're not
bald.
listening
He has
very
not
closely.
found any ticks. So I'm good. Bring them on.
If we do meet them, though, Perun, I would advise you to not be seen.
Why? 'Cause
Why? Perun very chill.
is it because you're too
Exactly.
strong? Is that why? You're too tough. Intimidating.
No, your
That's not even
tattoos
as
are
strong as I get.
your tattoos are fringing on heresy.
He does one of those weird flexes, and when he does, his his cyberware kicks in and his muscles just like full Bane, like swell.
Oh god.
Which way to the fueling station?
Right, yeah, we probably should be getting there, shouldn't we? Isaac looks at the map and he's like, right, it's going to be kind of on the outskirts of the GAC territory. As long as we stay in hyperdrive until we get there, we're probably going to be fine. On the map, it'd probably be somewhere south of Galai 5 colony. I don't know where.
We're not going to make it that
Yeah,
far.
that seems too far.
Well, perhaps I could have the Adastonians drop us some fuel somewhere if you would prefer not to meet them.
Well, you guys are saving three fuel cells.
Yeah, you said we had 8. Oh, so that means we have 11 to move?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, we would just barely make it, but that's also not ideal, because if something happens before we get there, and we have to kick it into hyperdrive again.
We're in hyper
we real fucked.
space though, right? Like
right now you're in hyperspace.
If my fanatic sci-fi youth taught me anything, pretty much nothing can attack you in hyperspace, right? Like
yeah, you guys are kind of like, like a dimension to the left, basically.
So we're good till we emerge. And we're gonna emerge.
Yeah, but let's say you drop out and some shit happens. Where we can't land.
In both Stargate, SG-1, and in Reboot, things could attack you in hyperspace.
Yeah, like the hyperspace worms and those things.
I don't know that the wormholes between the Stargates really counts as the same move as hyperspace.
No, like when they were actually in space.
Oh, okay. GM. Space GM.
Space GM.
That's me. Would Gearz know, in terms of piloting, if they were playing it like pretty risky with the fuel amount upon exiting hyperspace, or would the fuel amount to get there leave us like some maneuvering once we?
You guys would have like local thrusters. Like this is really the hyperdrive fuel for long distance. You guys could meander around. Like you wouldn't be able to leave. If you think about it, like in terms of the map, you wouldn't be able to leave the hex you're in.
Okay.
But that hex covers a huge amount of. There's planets and stars and all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
Canen, if your cop friends, would drop fuel for us, would we have to exit hyperspace, contact them, and wait?
Well, we would have to wait for them to contact us, but we could have them drop it wherever.
Can we communicate in hyperspeed though? Do we have to exit hyperspeed to communicate?
You gotta drop out of hyperspace.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I say we just head for Galley 5.
Or we can, Isaac chirps in, he's like, right, or we could, find like it'll be more complicated. It's not impossible. Well, we have a couple of options. Option 1, we push our fuel to the limit and make it to the station that I'm thinking of. Option 2, we stop somewhere in GAC territory and we manage to override the ship identifier, which I know we've renamed the ship, but we got to kind of prove that we own the ship. Second option, we go to a fueling station in the GAC somewhere with that information in mind. Third option, we could maybe find, locate a ship somewhere along. We drop out of hyperspace, find a ship, gently ask them to give us some fuel.
Upgrade.
Yeah.
I would imagine either of the options that involve getting the fuel for free would be the better options.
Well, Goldilocks is on board with us pirating some ships, so I'm down for all that. Perfect.
I will acquiesce to whatever you fleshbags would like.
Would I have money from the contract that I just did for the mining guys? when they asked how much money, if anybody had credits, I'm just curious if I had any credits from that job, because I did get paid for that job.
Yeah. Let's think about it. Let's say it was 100 credits a day for 2 weeks of 2,400 credits for that job, I guess.
And how much is fuel?
Great question. I have it here somewhere. Let me see. Fuel is, first of all, to repair. You guys can spend 1d4, like while you're in hyperspace, you guys can spend the repair time. So you roll 1d4 to make a repair check. If you crit fail, you need to find like a station to repair that wound, basically.
Gearz can do that. Gearz has got repair.
Sweet.
If someone else wants to take the helm, I guess it doesn't matter.
Isaac's like, right, I'm pretty good at piloting, and he kind of bunks down in the pilot's chair.
Ooh.
Computer AI online.
I got a 10 for repair.
Perun will assist with that, so 11.
Sick.
Nice. Liv has a repair.
I can help without having repair, right? Like
yeah. Liv
like,
has
I'm just
repair,
imagining
so.
me like kind of like holding shit together while welding and stuff.
You're holding full like fucking steel beams.
Yeah.
Just a kid watching his dad fix the car, like holding the light.
Liv will help as well to make it an even 12, which is 2 raises. So roll 1d4 and see how many hours that kind of will take up.
Wait, can Canen help as well?
Yeah, they can make it a 13. Yeah.
Canen will also help. He will also hold up a light.
I got a 2 on the d4.
He enjoys.
Okay, so you guys take 2 hours to a team effort to repair the. Liv kind of looks. He's like, thought I took care of that. So you guys don't have any wounds. It's 6,000 credits per wound. Just FYI. If you guys crit fail and need to get it actually repaired somewhere. Fuel is 100 credits multiplied by your ship size multiplied by the amount of days of fuel you want. So it's 600 credits per fuel for you guys. And provisions, I think you guys have a lot of provisions, but it's 500 credits for 10 days of provisions for you guys as well. Space math.
Gearz has got a bit over 2,000 that Gearz truly doesn't give a shit about. So if we need fuel and we need to pay, Gearz will pitch whatever.
Money is nothing to Gearz.
It's all about the adventure, man. Let's see what these weird
Canen
life
has,
forms
like,
are
no
up
money.
to.
I don't know what Liv. I'll leave that up to Grubby, but I'm sure he was rich,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think he was like quite
double-
rich.
Yeah,
Double rich.
More rich.
Yeah.
He's got $20,000.
What?
Wow. Although
Jesus
I took the rich edge as well. And at some point, like if this game were to continue for a long time, it says that I have $150,000 annual salary.
What?
Holy fuck.
So at some point
Yeah, I
that
think-
gets dumped in my account.
Yeah, Liv has the same thing. Yeah. So what's
So, like, what's your job?
Gearz was previously owned by, well, still technically is owned by a wealthy family, but the wealthy gallivanting son that he was commissioned for fell to an unfortunate accident, and then Gearz just slipped through the financial cracks of the family. So Gearz is out doing his own thing in the universe, and they just keep putting money in his account.
You're a trust fund, baby.
Sick. Yeah, you guys. So yeah, you guys have you have some options or anything else you guys can kind of think about doing. Whether you want to drop out of hyperspace and try to contact the Sun's Union, go to chance it with a closer stop in the GAC Galactic Authority territory. Try to locate a ship, do some pillaging, some pirating, or chance it and hope that, you can make it all the way to the station. Or whatever else.
I will leave the decisions to the biologic life forms. However, I believe it would be a mistake to stop within the GAC territory.
Right,
Okay, so what are our options?
We have wanted.
We've Sun's Unity. We have Be Pirates.
And we have push it to the limit just a little bit.
One more time.
Push to the limit. Or stop at somewhere in the GAC.
Yeah.
Okay. How about we roll a 1d4 to figure out what we're going to do?
Perun don't care. He liked the idea of piracy, though. He hasn't done it in a very long time.
All right. I'm going to roll a 1d6. 1 through 3 are Be Pirates. 4 Sun's Unity. 4 Sun's Unity. 5 is punch it. 6 is stopping the GAC somewhere.
All right.
Stopping in the GAC.
Oh, God damn it.
Perun also
I'm
likes
sorry.
to live on the edge.
I meant 4 through 6 are Be Pirates.
Yeah. Wait, a 6 explodes, so you have to re-roll that, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
I think you guys just
Hey,
wanted
Justin, are you ready? Yeah, Justin, are you ready to run 3 alternative games at the exact same time?
Ah, look, Be Pirates.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Be Pirates.
All right.
Good call. I forgot about the exploding dice.
It's almost like the game was rigged. Well, we could
Always
do these
was.
other things, or be pirates, I guess. Well, we have no
Let's
choice
go be
but to
bad guys.
That's right. Well, we'll have to probably, I don't know how far away we want to get before dropping out of hyperspace, but I'm sure we could hopefully use our scanners and pick up some traveling ships nearby wherever we drop out and gently approach them and quietly ask them for some fuel.
Maybe let's get out of the Interstellar Systems Collective zone first, just so we don't do more shit in their area.
I don't know Isaac that well, but he keeps saying things like gently and quietly without doing the air bunnies. Is that on purpose?
No, I mean, I'm a very polite, quiet, even keel person, I don't like to
Again,
make,
you're not doing this.
I don't like to make a lot of noise, keep to myself, quiet. Yeah, all good stuff.
He's a pathological liar, Perun.
I wouldn't say pathological.
Professional?
I just, there we go. Professional, right? Sounds
Professional.
Sounds
Okay.
better.
You
Amateur.
should
I like
perhaps change your profession.
I think I do quite fine. If I didn't lose my wallet, I'd throw in on the fuel and stuff too, right? But no, and
You don't have a wallet?
No, I lost it, and I think it exploded.
I'm gonna try manhandle him and see if I can pat him down.
Pick him up by his
Have
feet,
his
like
wallet.
see if it drops out. See how many coins fall out of his pockets.
Yeah. I'll totally shake him out if I can grab him.
All right, make a. He's gonna make an agility check, and you make like an unarmed attack, I guess.
I can only
I was waiting
imagine
for-
when you were dreaming up Isaac, he was so much more dignified than he actually is.
No, he was always a shitbag. For those in our home game, it's just Twiggy, but he's not a shitling.
In space.
A shitty halfling. Yeah, it's Twiggy in space. I always have one Irish NPC that's kind of an instigator. Here we go, agility.
Isaac, what backworld planet are you from that still uses physical cash?
What?
Wallets are fancy. Fancy folk have wallets.
What am I rolling? Like, I'm hitting
Keep
unarmed,
it.
but nothing's coming up for it.
Oh,
wait, it says fighting.
fighting check. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
He rolled a 4. You rolled a
I rolled
7. You just sneak up behind Isaac and grab.
Actually, it's an 8 because my cyberware is still pumped up, so it's actually. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's my strength. My strength is a D12 plus 1.
Either way, you still fucking grab him and turn him upside down. He's like, "Well, this is unexpected. Put me down, big fella. Big fella, put me
Your
down."
strength is a D12?
Yeah.
Plus 1.
Perun's got
Jesus.
crazy strength. His prism device falls out of his pocket. A kind of like a jump drive type situation, like a chip with all the information you guys got from Difil core, and
Okay.
that's about it. That's all that some crumbs. He's like, I had a sandwich in my pocket earlier.
Okay. He's right. He don't have a wallet. And I just put him back down.
Told you, didn't have it. Lost it. Exploded.
I'm going to
Unfortunate.
pick up that USB drive and hand it to Gearz.
Oh, well, that's all of our information. I think I got to make the deal anyway, right? I should maybe be the one to sensitive
I
information.
believe
on
a
there.
cooperative effort is best. And Gearz is just going to plug the drive into itself.
Well,
I know you said that the prism devices are unhackable, but does that mean it's fully biometric scanning? Perun wouldn't be able to pick it up and make a long distance call, would he?
You wouldn't be able to in hyperspace, but they are they're synced biologically to, or not biologically, but to the.
I would know this. I'll just give it back to him.
They're not unhackable. It's just an incredibly difficult. It's like a -6, a -6.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, nothing I'd be able to do.
I feel like Isaac's prism would have all that stuff disabled with just a passcode, which is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's like, no, it's not. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like who?
I punch him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This really sexy AI voice is just like,
Welcome back, Isaac.
listen, give me that phone. Give me that. There's sensitive information on there. No one should have
She
access.
sounds very sexy, Isaac.
No, turn off phone. Phone off.
Turning off.
Phone turn on.
it locks itself again.
I'm just imagining that Smithers thing, Mr. Burns.
Listen, you get a couple options for the voice. I might have, bought one of them for, 100 credits or whatever, and it's like a nice, comforting voice when I'm feeling sad in space. When I'm out there all alone, cold nights, all that.
Gross.
What?
I give back his phone.
The sun's unity will keep you warm, right?
Yeah, but that's in a creepy
This
way.
is very true, Isaac. You're welcome to join if you can.
I don't think you want me. I think I'm
We
the exact
welcome all.
opposite. I also don't think that's true, but that's fine. Anyway,
No,
I'm gonna.
please join.
Isaac's poking at his prism device. He's like, I'm gonna change that password.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Isaac's as good at making passwords as Justin is.
I'm just gonna turn back on the biometrics. There we go. Now it's just me. Well, that was riveting, and my ankles hurt. I'm gonna have a lay down, I think. Isaac just meanders away. Oh, right. I was the one piloting. I don't know if anybody wants to do that.
Gearz will take over immediately.
I forgot I was supposed to be even up there. I came down to have another snack, and, well, then we all got into this pleasant conversation and all that.
Well, I would imagine the AI can do just fine piloting us through hyperspace.
Yeah, the course is plotted.
It doesn't seem to like me for some reason.
I can't imagine why.
You
Isaac.
don't say.
You know, I'm confused constantly by it, but here we are. Anyway, nap time. Isaac leaves. So you guys, the game plan was you guys are going to kind of coast for a few days to get out of the system and then drop out of hyperspace. Was that it?
I believe we were going to coast for a few days to get out of the system and then commit ourselves to piracy.
That sounded accurate.
Yes.
Yeah. All
That
right.
sounded very accurate. Some of the weapons that ship. Oh, it's the ship had a toughness, by the way, of 52. So
Jesus.
Fuck you.
Wait, what? How do you?
the battleship
one?
had a toughness.
We'd have to
Battleship?
explode
Yeah.
That makes sense.
5 times on a
No.
D12 to hit that ship.
Yeah, you got to get
And-
real
and-
lucky.
Yeah.
Or you guys need a battleship, and then you could take it on.